Hey y'all, good morning. Lisa here, Family Foods. Welcome to another day here. Just having my coffee, which I make pumpkin pie flavored. You guys, I know I have a lot of new subscribers, so I'm going to try to just make some points that I maybe have mentioned in the past, because they're always a good reminder. So anyways, I make my own flavored coffees. I just take my coffee, and when I put the grinds in, I sprinkle in a hefty portion of pumpkin pie spice. You can use cinnamon. This originally I got from Whole Foods. I was in there, and it lasted for a really, really long time. But I actually was in the dollar store, and they had pumpkin pie spice. So I like this shaker on here. So I just took the one from the dollar store and just put it right in here. So you can get it right for $1. And put it right on your coffee, and you have some beautiful flavored coffee and all artificial flavors and all that stuff. Anyways, I was just reading through some comments. I will make sure to tell my grandpa that everybody said happy birthday. We told him, well, now you're going on 104, and 104 sounds older than 103. And he's in great health, perfect health. So fingers crossed, keeps going. Anyways, someone had mentioned how within that last video, I showed a lot of leftover foods from a restaurant, and I thought this was a really great point, and I didn't even think about to mention it with new people following, but we eat on $2 a day. It's a lifestyle, so trying to do it for a week, you could do it, but when you make it your everyday practice and you put into play all these different tips and other things that people mention for saving money and buying on sale, buying in bulk, eating your leftovers, all that kind of stuff, it's really, really doable. We have a separate account that I use for like an entertainment account. So if someone's birthday or special occasion or whatnot, and we go out to a restaurant, I don't use that as my $2 a day, like weekly grocery budget. It's a separate account. And a lot of times, like for instance, when we went for my grandpa's birthday, we didn't even pay. My parents and my uncle picked up the bill for the family. So, that was an evening out that, didn't even cost us anything. Same with lunch yesterday, for my grandpa's birthday. My family just picked up the bill for everybody to enjoy, my cousins, everything. So, we bring home the leftovers, and that's what the key point here is, that we throw away so much food. No one at the table took anything home. And we brought it home, and you can see that there was a lot of food there, and we've been eating off of it. So, eating out doesn't have to be expensive. I probably could do a video on that, but, sometimes there's food that came from a separate budget that we're eating from, and so I just wanted, someone mentioned that, and I thought, oh, that is a good point to bring up, since I have new people following. But those of you guys who have been following me know that occasionally we eat out, separate budget, and we don't let that food go to waste. So we enjoy it for another day or two. Anyways, I'm going to finish up my coffee and get the day rolling, so I'll catch you guys soon. Alright, y'all, I thought since I brought up the entertainment budget thing that I would make a little video talking about how to actually make different budget for different accounts. Okay, so when we eat out and do things like that, and I have several different accounts. I have a budget for entertainment, which is more for eating out and things like that. And then I have like a vacation budget, budget for like miscellaneous things like car repairs. Anyways, even if you're on a strict budget or income, there's no reason why you can't save your money for going out and having a good time and doing all that kind of stuff. So I'm a big fan. I made a video before on some different tips and stuff like that. And one of them is, don't just go out to dinner and charge it. You have to have the money to go do anything. Vacation, I'm a firm believer, if you don't have the money, you shouldn't do it. If you want to go out and enjoy yourself, make some food, do kind of picnic style, take it somewhere so you feel like you're out of the house, but you need to have the money, okay? Because there's no point in getting into debt. That's not the point. The point is to have the money to do these things. So how do you do that? Well, for us, like going out, we go out maybe twice a month, and we have a budget of around $100 or something. Usually we do like a brunch. Breakfast foods are inexpensive, or we might do a casual dinner. Sometimes we spend more, sometimes we only go out once and we spend less. But anyways, whatever your budget is, so if you're just two people and you want to go out to dinner twice a month and you're going to spend $30 each time, then you need $60. So you need to find a way to get this money. So if you don't make any extra money and you don't have this account already set up, then you need to find a way to make extra money. Okay, there's always a way. I'm a firm believer in there is a solution to every problem. Okay, if you can't you can't give me an excuse why you can't do something. So even if you work 2 jobs and you don't have time to make extra money, there's got to be a way. Find, what do you love to do? Do you like to bake on the side? Can you make, if the holidays are coming up, do you have a specialty, pies, cakes? Can you make a little list, write it down, and see if your coworkers, or put it out on Facebook and see if you can make a few baked goods and make some extra money? Do you like to do yard work? Can you walk dogs? Can you make some little flyers and put it in your neighborhood and say you can dog sit? Do you have extra time on the weekends that you could babysit? Can you, there's just so much that you can do, extra, that you can make some extra money. Are you a retired teacher and you can't really leave the home? Can you maybe tutor out of your house? You don't even have to leave the house. There's just, what do you enjoy doing? Are you a good tennis player? Can you give some lessons on the side? You have to find a way that you can bring in some extra income for this particular thing, because you should enjoy yourself. So that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Or if you are making, bringing home a paycheck and you have extra money, you should be putting into a separate account. You should put that in a separate account than your checking, so that way, you know, you don't spend it. You have it for certain things that you set aside for an emergency or vacation or whatever. So you might not even have to work another job. You might have extra money. It's just that you see it in one account and then you just think it's extra, so you just spend it on random things. And you don't feel like you got any value out of it. So that's how we do it. You know, I've never been one to worry so much about money, because my mindset is I just think differently. I just always think there's a way to make money. And I've always been like that. When I was a kid, I used to make handmade little jewelry and sell in my parents' store. I used to make cookies and sell them. I used to babysit. Anything, you know, yard work, sell artwork. You know, cook, make food for people. You have to find what you enjoy doing. But again, it's not that hard. You just have to change your mindset, and you have to start small. Just start doing something. You have to talk about it, to think about it, to want it, to hope for it. It ain't gonna happen. You have to do it. You have to make a plan, and you have to do it. That's it. It's really pretty easy. So anyways, if you got some suggestions, some ideas, I always love hearing from you, and I think it's really nice that other people can read some tips and stuff like that as well, of what maybe help them. But that's how I do it. I just have to make sure that I have extra money and put it aside into these different accounts. And if sometimes we don't have that much because something came up more in another account, then the other account depletes. So it's just a balancing game. But anyways, I hope this helped. So I will upload this video, then I'll probably do a video, maybe another vlog video showing some really frugal meals. I know the holidays are coming up and people are spending a little more than they usually do, so that could be That could be really helpful. Anyways, catch you guys soon. Take care.